What's going on, ladies and gents? Before we start off with this video, I want to remind everybody, Content Creator Program is going on. Season 10 is up and running, and we got ourselves 3 current active codes that are pretty damn badass, to be honest with you. Get yourself 2K Essence Stones, some Mana Power Extracts, get yourself some gold, as well as some advanced mana crystals and more. Click that support button, support your boy. I'll be sending the codes out every day, even when I'm in cottage country on vacation. All right, guys, let's get on with the video. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back here to talk about the updated patch that's coming up very, very soon, including the collab and things you need to get yourself ready for while doing it. Now, I am on vacation. You guys can clearly see the background is completely different. And I decided, you know what? I'm going to bring my laptop, make a little bit of content to help you guys out and make sure that you guys are all prepped for the upcoming July 3rd patch. That's right, July 3rd, guys, right before Independence Day for the American people. We got ourselves a patch coming up, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are wondering what to do. So let's go ahead and start this off the right way. So first off, guys, before anything else, remember this SLV shop is going on every single day. It's free to play. Everybody can take advantage of these rewards, and you can get yourself some clears on these normal gates and these red gates. This is in every single description as well as every single comment, and it's pinned. So make sure, guys, you guys are clearing these. You guys can come on free to play right now on this account, and every time you clear a gate here, you have an opportunity to get yourself quite a few rewards. You guys can see right there, I've done that one. This one here, the blue gates, can give you exclusive hunter weapon designs, mana power extracts, rune fragments, powder of blessings, etc. Right? And then the red ones, even more importantly, I actually won 1,000 essence stones a couple days ago, can give you raid up tickets, essence stones, and a lot of gold. This one here, though, can only be done a certain amount of times. You guys can see I've reached my limit already. I've got to wait the 4 days, but I did get the 1,000 essence stones the last time I did this. So make sure, guys, you do collect this right now. Now, a couple other things I want to discuss real quick, because what we know now to expect, the main thing to look forward to here is the fact that we have a lot of time to get ourselves prepared for the upcoming content, which means especially expert mode, right? Expert mode looks like it's going to be pushing to 2.5 million. That's right, 2.5 million power. And then also at the same time, we have ourselves 2.5 million as well for POS 10 Yogamon. Now, a couple of things you definitely want to do here to get yourself prepared. Use these codes that are available from the live stream. These are going to give you quite a few different things. Also, remember to support us on the support program. Get yourself some additional codes. Now, main thing to note is a lot of you guys, just like myself, have been saving our idle time, right? So many of you guys are at 720 hours. I think I'm closer to like 300-400 on mine. So I still have a little bit of time I can kick around. But now that they've announced that the level is not going to be coming out until the end of the month, so July 31st, we can now take advantage and go ahead and probably assume that it's safe to go ahead and grab that experience point. So you can go ahead and grab that EXP now if you need to and get yourself some extra reputation, which will then help you build some more currency and then hopefully get you guys some more summoning tickets as well as essence stones as well too. So make sure, guys, you don't save over the 720. You can most likely comfortably use it because, again, they did announce that we are going to be getting the level at the end of the month. And just so you guys are aware, though, at the same time, don't use your rune skills or rune fragments yet, because they have also confirmed, yes, new skills for Sun Jinu are in development and will be revealed soon. His max level will also be raised with the story update at the end of July. Okay, so there you guys go. Confirmation from the devs. Now, for some reason, if this does go awry and they decide to actually do it in the beginning for some odd reason, I have told many of you guys you can officially wait for the update confirmation on the maintenance notes. If you're still uncomfortable with doing that, that's also fine. But I think it's right now, because of what we've seen here, I think it's safe enough to assume that you're probably good to go. Okay, so feel free, guys, if you do want to, go ahead and use your idle time and go ahead and collect all those rewards. Now, a couple other things to remember for gems. Gems are huge, and I've talked about this in numerous videos. If you are looking strictly for power, guys, you should be trying to convert your level 5 gems to level 6 if you can. You can also use level 4 and 5 right now to gain massive amounts of power, especially if you are a free-to-play player. This is going to be huge for you. Percentages, right? Try to convert your gems into percentage gems, especially for HP, defense, and attack. That will boost your overall TP because that helps your shadows grow as well, which is something that they've never introduced before until recently. So make sure, if you are looking for to boost your maximum power overall in order to be able to do content in the white or in the blue, you want to go for gems. You want to absolutely push to percentages. For Yellows, I know a lot of people have been asking. I would still do precision and then a couple crit damage or defense pen, depends what you want. And then for the purples, if you're looking strictly for power, it's a little bit of a gain. Speed percentage, of course, makes a difference, but my recommendation is go for MP reduction. That's probably the best one in regards to what you can get in terms of stats. All right, so those are the two major things a lot of you guys have been asking for. Make sure you do that. Now, obviously, other things you want to definitely do, join any of my Payne guilds. We are looking for members. If you're a high-end player who is not satisfied with your guild or just looking for a change of scenery, remember, join the Discord. Payne's Angels, Ragnarok, and all these other big guilds who are doing massive amounts of numbers and getting the maximum amount of rewards are always looking for good members to join. So if you are looking, shout out to all my guilds: Hades, Payne's Angels, Ragnarok, Athena, Zeus. There's a ton of them out there, right? So make sure you guys do join and take a look at the guild. You can join my Discord. Also jump on, get yourself the SLA role, join the community, and make sure you're a big part of that, okay? So that'll be a big one as well too. Now, preparing for Yogamon Workshop or Brilliant Light, you guys can see they have announced it. It's over here. They kind of gave us a little bit of a sense of what to expect here. It's at 2.5 million. That, of course, can change at any time. So this is going to be the same amount of power as Expert Story Mode. So Yogamon was fairly easy to do on regular mode or and even hard mode, but we don't know what POS is going to bring, right? So this may be something, because every POS has some effects that they bring into it. So maybe you can no longer take away, HP reduction, for example, or something like that. So there's a lot to come this way. July 3rd, we'll also be expecting your avatars, your frames, and everything else that comes along with being top 1,000, 3,000, or 6,000. So all that is going to be introduced to us as well too. So get ready for that, and then get ready for POS 10. Again, the same power as expert mode in regards to how far it goes in the story, but also in terms of power, you're going to need about 2.5. Now remember, 2.5 gives you the golden frame for Yogamon, but to get the actual golden icon, but to get the actual frame, you'll have to wait till POS 20. This is also something to note here. They've never done a POS together, so it's safe enough to assume that POS 20 and POS 10 for Deimos is going to be over at this time. So make sure, guys, if you are looking for those frames and the actual avatar, that you go ahead and complete POS 20 as soon as you possibly can for Deimos and get yourself those before they're long gone. They did this with Baron, where when Baron's POS was done and Deimos was kicking in, Baron lost all of his icons and everything else that you get along the way. So make sure you do that, okay? Now, another thing that was unique in the sense is the actual collab itself. They've actually gone ahead and announced that, and I don't know if this reads correctly, a lot of people read it the same way I read it, is that if you are going to summon for these characters, the way the summoning is going to work is if you summon for one, because it's a choice banner, right? If you summon for one of them and the 50-50 fails, you'll get the other. Now, I don't know how accurate that really is. That's what they were saying. So if you are planning to summon for Shuhua or Miyun, then you are right over here. You'll see there's a select button right here. You can select one. Apparently, if you do fail one, the 50-50 will give you the other. So again, I don't know if that's true, and if that is the case, that's actually very generous. That means you'll be able to get at least both of these units fairly quickly, especially because we're going to get the A2 versions of them. So make sure you prepare for that as well. Now, also, don't forget, there's the crafting system for gear. One is geared off of defense, the other one is geared off of DPS attack, it looks like. So if you are going to be building yourself any form of gear, Meiyun is supposed to be a light elemental defense scaling DPS, who also is somewhat of a support. So if you're going to do DPS for her, apparently she is going to be probably using, I would imagine, because of the way her skills are set up, probably Infamy. So if you're going to build any set for her, probably build an Infamy set with Obsidian. And then right over here for Shuha, who's actually going to be using her core attacks more than anything else. Believe it or not, we might see the core dragon armor come back, maybe because it does so much more core damage, but we'll see. We have to kind of see her. She's the one that I'm not very convinced about in terms of what her actual playstyle is yet, even though they kind of showed it was a lot of core attacks. And if that's the case, then we may want to build either Obsidian or Expert for her and see hopefully that those work on the left side or on the right side. And the left side, that's where we're going to have to kind of figure it out. It might end up being Curse set or Infamy set if she does a lot of skills. And if she doesn't do a lot of skills, then probably Curse set is what you want to go for. And she's going to be, again, attack spec, right? So you guys can go ahead and prepare that with your artifact crafting or when you're farming as well for that. Don't forget that either, all right? And other thing I want to make sure is that we're not probably getting the shadow, because I haven't seen it anywhere. So if you are looking to build your power up real quick right now, and I've been doing this myself personally, is I've been getting all my shadows to general, unlocking their weapons, maximizing their skills as far as I can go without using too many mana power extracts, and then getting myself as much maximum power as I can. I think right now my free to play is at 2.25, closing in at 2.27 very quickly, which I'll be pushing probably today or tomorrow, and I'm hoping to hit 2.3, so that way when I go into expert mode and I start doing the expert story, I can get the completion of it done before the next patch comes out with more story modes, right? We're looking at 35,000 essence stones, guys. So if you can get the stories done, you're in for a treat. You're in for getting yourself a lot of currency, and you're in for getting yourself the ability to get some of these collaboration units if you actually want to go for them, right? A lot of you guys are going to skip these, I understand. Many of you guys are going to go for them, so it's going to be a mixed bag of response. For me personally, I don't think I need any of these two units, but I am waiting to see what the fire one looks like, because I do need a fire support. So if they do bring out a pretty good fire support collaboration unit, I actually might end up going for her. But of course, as usual, we'll be doing full-on testing, and we'll do full-on summoning. Well, and we'll see how these collab units look and if they're worthwhile getting. Most of the time, collab units are pretty good, so we should expect that. So there you guys go. That's pretty much everything you need to do right now. Remember, do your guild bosses, do your PODs. Don't forget your BOTs. These are great ways to get yourself a lot of currency, a lot of resources, a lot of essence stones that you just normally would skip if you are skipping out on the game. And of course, don't forget, we're going to get ourselves 100 weapon tickets as well too. So if you are looking for a specific weapon, for example, Stormbringer, this is a great time to put that into the list and start summoning for them when it does come out. All right, guys, this is Payne. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my vacation. I'll be back with some more content. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.